Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. This is Capo Daniel, the chairman of the Ambazonian People's Right Advocative Platform. Today, I want to come for African give on this update for news where they come from ground zero from our soldiers and for day. A couple of days ago, I began give on a report say the Supreme Commander of the ADF, big number, he began fall as a result of a gun wound where he began time for a belly. I don't come for can clarify for una say he be alive, even though he be wounded for the attack where he take place for last Tuesday for inside Hawaii. He be alive, he don't survive. The report about his death he be as a result of a medical condition where he be miscommunicated, say he don't die, they be a miscommunication. Would clarify say be alive, and if you confirm when I say big number is not dead, he is alive, please disregard the previous communication. The underlying issues still remain. Since I ended my association with Ayabacho, his radicalization has compromised the security of our soldiers on ground zero. Since I left him, you have the highest amount of loss from our top commanders because of his radicalization. The murder, cold-blooded murder of Gozang, where they publicly executed 2 innocent civilians who were part of our security network in Gozang, has directly led to almost the wiping out of the entire team of the ADF in Hawaii. And that is as a result of bad leadership. It is as a result of hardline and terrorism. Ayabacho have become an extremist. He has become a murderer. Everybody who associates themselves with Ayabacho is not only complicit in his murders, he's also complicit in the compromise of the security of soldiers in ground zero. He has transformed soldiers into kidnappers. They break into the bank in Ntarinkun, stealing money that led to the death of Commander Cobra. And I'm calling on every Ambazonian soldier on the ground to dissociate themselves with Ayabacho. Anybody in the diaspora who follows Ayabacho will end up in jail for crimes committed against our own people. To our people, this is a legitimate fight. We pick up arms in self-defense and we are fighting legitimate target. Anybody who go out there to murder innocent Ambazonian generals, soldier, or compromise their security will have to pay for those innocent blood someday, somehow. Even after life, you live life with a dirty soul and your soul will be stained. So our people should be mindful of that. The radicalism to ask people to attack Francophones, to kidnap Francophones on bogus reason that they are going to use it for prisoner exchange have further isolated our struggle from our population. We are fighting a genuine fight. We are fighting for the interests of our public and will continue to maintain that. We are pushing for an agenda of the devolution of Cameroon because of the hardlines and terrorism and violence against our own people as a result of the internal dynamic where leaders are more focused to compete amongst themselves and they are willing to even kill Ambazonians and commit the same crimes that Cameroon have committed against our people. It has made it impossible for us to have outright independence or independence immediately. We must continue to resist Cameroon rule until our people will secure for themselves a new social contract that is going to guarantee self-governance for us Ambazonian people. I'm leading the vision of the devolution of Cameroon, and we have the highest international support as we continue to engage with our international partners to secure partners that are going to help us to attain this goal to free our people and give them freedom and make us one step closer to independence. I call on all people to remain disciplined and to remain public-centric. Just as county by county destroyed our struggle, this liberation tax have cost our people. Every criminal gangs have become legitimized to go around and harass our people. Extremism, murder, terrorism will not free Ambazonia. We must come back to our senses, appeal to the moderate, appeal to all opposition parties in Cameroon, appeal to all the enemies of Pobia. Cameroon itself is a victim of this France-Afrique system that Pobia is heading. They are not a free people, and for us to succeed, We must be able to unite the vast majority of our people to continue this march and quest for the freedom of our people. We do not expect everybody to come on board. Those who are radicals and extremists are not welcome until they abandon their extremism. I had neutralized the extremism of Ayabacho and preserved this struggle for the past 2 years. And as soon as I have left him, the evidence of his destruction of our liberation struggle is clear. You will not transform this struggle into a bunch of thieves, illiterate people who do not know their left or their right. Ambazonians must be realistic. For self-preservation, we must do the right thing to end the suffering of our people and push for agendas that are attainable, and fight to secure independence in the future, because immediate independence, the chances for that have been destroyed by our internal dynamic, not defeated by La Republique, but defeated by our own envy, jealousy, wickedness, and pure witchcraft that have transformed movements into political party while we are still fighting for liberation. So I want to come and correct this information for our people to understand that Big Number is alive. The underlying causes that led to the death of 7 soldiers on the main base in Hawaii still there. It is a radicalism of Ayabacho. The murder of 2 innocent people in Gozang has compromised our struggle and given La Republique a big advantage with General Savior in the hands of La Republique. The only reason General Savior is working with La Republique today is because of Ayabacho's hardline, is because of their partisanship that seeks to bring every group under them by force, even against their own wish. From the information that the soldiers are giving me, there are 2 suspects on how the Cameroon military conducted that operation. The first one is the suspect of General Big Number girlfriend. It is one Bok there who comes from Awing Santa. It is also suggested that she has a link with General Savior. That particular Bok there have been being with Big Number for close to 1 year. And at one time, General Savior have known that girl. So it is possible that he had aligned La Republique du Cameroon to use that girl to track the new location of General Big Number that led to that ambush that unfortunately we lost over 7 soldiers. But Big Number is doing well. The other top commanders that were also wounded are also doing well. And as a result of all this radicalism, hardline and extremism, we have lost very good soldiers. And our people should always wake up from reality. This is not a social media experiment. While for those who sit in the diaspora, it is very comforting to sit and say that until the last man standing. We are not going to allow those type of people to dominate our struggle or to derail our people from their main task, which is the public interest in our struggle. Liberated areas have been transformed into places where our people are resisting our own forces because of extremism. For the past 2 years where I dominated this organization, you saw the amount of population that came out in the Mogamo area. Today, our soldiers have been isolated because of radicalism. It doesn't work. It will never, ever work. Criminals the place for criminals are in prison. The place for murderers are in jail. Even after life, the dark soul, the dark deity that is painted in the soul of Ayabacho, Lucas Asu, and all those who are responsible for the killing of our people in Gozang, and the extremism they are injecting in this struggle will lead them to hell. So let us fight the good fight. Let us fight the good way. God bless you all.